Welcome to Friday Sews. I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Glad to have you here. If you're new, thank you for joining. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. I always say in the beginning of my videos, it's Friday, the end of the work week, and I'm so thankful for that. While I am very thankful to have a job, I am even more thankful when Friday comes. The end of the week, we get to relax, do some things that we weren't able to do during the week. Use your Friday nights and your Saturdays and your Sundays to spend time with your family, and I enjoy that quite much. Last Friday Sews, I was showing you my Vogue 1939, Vogue pattern number 1939, my dress with the full sleeve. I did post some pictures of that. Yes, we had a very, very good time at my husband's birthday celebration. Some of you sent birthday wishes, and I did let him know. And of course, he said, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to give a shout out to Jen over in Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating this community of sewers where we go online and share our makes that we have, if we've been sewing, if we've been crafting, anything that we've been doing during the week. And then we get to talk a little bit about life. And one of the fun things about Friday Sews, it is Friday Sews, one of the fun things about Friday Sews is that Jen poses a topic every week. And this Friday, the topic says, let's talk florals. Do you prefer large scale or smaller ditzy prints? Well, I like large scale flowers, but yes, I prefer smaller ditzy prints. I think for my size and my shape, they show up a little bit better. I don't want a big flower because then you're trying to figure out, do you put it here? Then it's going across your bust. You don't want to accentuate that. Do you put it in the back? You got to be concerned if that big flower is going to fall on your backside. You know, where it's going to fall. If I go with the ditzy prints, they kind of look they do look nicer on me, but I don't have to be as concerned about where that big flower is going to fall. And I like she used the word ditzy. I like fun fabrics. I like fun clothing. I have been watching the new patterns. I went out a couple of days ago, purchased a couple of patterns, and one that I picked up is Mimi G's pattern. This is Simplicity 9740. It's like a shirt dress, but it is knit. I am loving it. This is the back. This is the line drawings that are in the back. This dress was easy to make. It was a smooth make. And yes, I will be making it again. Now, I have to tell you, I didn't pay attention to the cutting line. So when I was supposed to be making view A, the shorter version, I made it very short. So for me, a little too short for a dress, so I paired it with these leggings. But look at this dress. This is a black waffle knit fabric. And I don't know, you probably can't really see the design, but look at that placket. She has this placket that's here, the collar, it goes like that. Look at this. Love the cap sleeve. I just love it, love it, love it. It fits and it fits, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Since I cut it so short, I got these leggings on. I might throw on some thick sandals. I might throw on my sneakers, but I love it. And I'm gonna tell you guys, tomorrow I will be in the fabric store purchasing some more. I'm gonna make a dress for my videographer, and I am going to make another one for me. So that's one of the things that I made this week. And let me just be honest, just made it 2 days ago. The other thing that I started working on is this pattern by Gertie. Gertie is the creator or the maker of charm patterns. After I made that Harlow pajama set, I said I wasn't going to make Gertie's patterns anymore because of the way they fit. But I could not resist Simplicity 9290. And yes, I want all 4 pieces. The bolero jacket, the bustier, the skirt, and the shorts. So y'all know me. I went out, purchased some fabric, and this is what I got. Bam. Look at her. She is coming out so nice. Love the strap going around the shoulder. It buttons on the inside. I love the band that is here. And y'all see threads and pins because it's in the making. This is the back. I have to put the zipper, but it has a separating zipper, of course, so you could get in and out of it. Now, if you know anything about bustiers, this is supposed to have the stays in it. I'm not going to be putting those in there. They do hold it up better, but I'm not going to do that. This is what the back of the bolero looks like. Let me get it right, y'all. This is the back. This is the front. Ooh. Isn't that cute? That is like so adorable. I will be doing those 2. I have this purple fabric. This was in my stash. I am lining the bolero with this purple fabric so that you could wear it on either side. The skirt will be out of the purple fabric, so I think that looks pretty good together. This is not the skirt, y'all. I'm just showing it to you so you can see the color. I will be making the shorts out of the printed fabric, and I think I want a pair of those 1930s cigarette pants out of this or out of blue so that I could have just a whole set, probably for a nice photo shoot or something, I don't know. But those are the 2 things that I have worked on this week. I told you before, it's spring cleaning time, so I've started in this room doing a little bit of cleaning, moving on to my bedroom. The easiest way for me to clean is to move furniture around, and so I've been a little bit tired this week working on some of that. But those 2 things are what I'm sewing. This actually is one of my make nines. I scheduled my make nines so that I would make 1 garment per month, Monday through November. This was going to be my June garment, but after I found this fabric just the other day, and guys, this is 100% cotton, and I actually got this out of Hobby Lobby. This is a nice fabric, and this black waffle knit came out of Hobby Lobby also. So this is one of my make nines, but I decided to go ahead and get started on it now. I might have somewhere to wear that. So those are the things that I have been working on this week. And now, just a little bit about life. You know, I was speaking with a young lady today about a couple of things, and we were talking about a little bit about being judgmental. I have to tell you, in my earlier years of worship and serving God, learning the Bible, going by the things that I had been taught, I would put everything, not just what you did, but everything that I did under a microscope. But I came to discover that you can't live under a microscope. We have to know who we are in God. We have to know and understand His purpose. And then we can move in the being that we have been created. When we put ourselves in a box, you limit God from the things that he can do. Sometimes we're so busy trying to obey the rules that we make the rules our head. We make the rules much, much more than what they were designed to be. Over the years after I lost my parents, I began to do some changing. My thought process changed. My thinking patterns had to change because I found that I was no longer living. I was just existing. I was just being, and I was doing it all because of a bunch of rules. What I started to do was to discover more about myself, even though I thought I knew myself. I started discovering and getting a better understanding of the word. And guess what? My joy increased by so much. My understanding of who I am increased by so much. My understanding of the Father increased by so much. My understanding of the Word increased by so much. Do not want to be judgmental. All of us have a past. All of us have things in our lives that we'd like to sweep under the rug. The only thing about sweeping things under the rug is you don't get to deal with it. So we get to deal with some things. So the young lady and I are talking about some things and dealing with some things. Dealing with things in life give you a freedom that you may have never had before. It's been 5 years since both of my parents been gone. I lost them both in the same year. And now let me say, I have a family. We lost my parents 6 months apart. And it just really rocked my world. But it was years before I really could get myself together. I know that many people do that. It can take 5 years. It can take 2 years. It can take 10 years. Take your time and let life be exactly what it is. Of course, you're going to grieve. You miss them. You love them. But you discover new ways of how to deal with different things. And that's what I have learned to do. Life for me now is filled with a whole lot of joy. It's filled with a whole lot of love. It's filled with a whole lot of understanding, and I'm learning that more and more and more. Not to judge a situation, but to see what can I do about that situation. I don't have a whole lot going on in life, no particular this and particular that. And that's because my husband and I, my family, we're trying to just live. But let me tell you how I do it. One day at a time. The word says, take no thought for tomorrow will take care of itself. And that is so true. Sufficient today is the evil thereof. Out there is so much going on that you can't be bogged down by all of that. Let's learn how to live and enjoy the day that we have. If we wake up in the morning, that means we have breath to do it just one more time. And that's what I want to do. Life, living that God has created you to be. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, just do it your best, and that will make all the difference in the world. If you are somebody that judge a situation, and let's see what we can do about it. Let's not judge people. Let's let the word judge them, because life has a way of taking care of everything. You think you got away with it? Honey, no, we did not. It's coming back. But when it comes back, you want to be ready for it. How do you be ready for it? By already having accepted responsibility in the things that we do and say, already have thought out the things that we do and say, and making a decision that I'm going to do it better the next time. Don't beat yourself up another day about anything. If you woke up that morning, you got another chance. I believe I said that before in another video. You have another chance to do it again. Let's do this thing right. That's what I say. Enjoy your life. And thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button. Tell somebody about my channel. Subscribe. I'll subscribe to you. And then, of course, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Bye, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.